When were you born, Grandpa?
I was born in 1926, July the 1st.
Oh, so you're how old now?
I think I'm crowd 90, all right? I haven't figured it out for a while. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. So what did you do when you got out of high school?
Oh, that goes back a long time. Oh, well, it was a rather different situation with me. High school, you were going into the service right away. If you were okay, they gave you a physical right after you turned 18, and I passed. I knew I passed, you know. And so then, within 2 months, I got called up down there, and they passed me between about 6 doctors. Why, that guy's got a hernia.
Oh.
I guess it's something I missed the first time.
Oh.
So that saved me from getting shot at.
I'm getting shot at.
Yeah. And
Did you go to war then?
no.
No.
I only had half my basic training. They told us we were going to Japan, and I was supposed to have the rest of it over there. And I did go over there, and it's a kind of complicated deal, but all of a sudden they found out I was all fixed up and ready to go, and we went to Seattle and then to Japan. It'd be a long story, but I just happened to do all the right things. I got over there and they dumped me off at a place in Tokyo where I was going, but I was going where they sent me to. And first thing I knew, I was offered a job as in the Carthage Honor Guard. And of course, it was a really big deal, you know.
Yeah.
It was just everything all bounced out right. And when we got in there, we got into this office. The guy said, "Well, if you want it, you can be in." They call it the Honor Guard. You can be in the Honor Guard. And of course, gee, that sounded good. I was 5'11", and you had to be that to be in the Honor Guard. And a few other things, and so it's just unbelievable. And they said, "Well, you be on MacArthur's Honor Guard." They called it the Honor Guard, yeah. "If you want to," and of course then everybody said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, they wanted to do it, huh?
Very few people turned them down.
Yeah.
Came back.
Your milk route?
Yeah, I went to work for a dairy out of Minneapolis. We're talking about things a long time ago. I stopped and think. I just happened to do all the right things. I had a wonderful girl. I didn't pay much attention to her, I guess, in school, my senior year in school. But then, when I got drafted, well, I guess I wanted somebody to write home to, and took her out once or twice, and only had a short time there to decide. And I bought her a ring before I went to Japan.
Oh, you did?
To make sure she'd still be around when I came back. Oh, that was wonderful. Everything was worked out so good. And she was unbelievable. Of course, she's been gone a long time now. I miss her so much. I always cry when I think about it.
It's okay. You guys had a lot of years spent together, right?
Yeah.
You were married for a long time.
I tell you, we were so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Except I lost her. Yes, we had
10 kids.
4 boys
Uh-huh.
and 2 girls in the middle,
Uh-huh.
and then 4 more boys. And Kevin was the youngest, of course.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
there's a picture of the house before we planted trees
Uh-huh.
in front of it. And unbelievable how wonderful it was. She was so smart and so brilliant that I nailed her before I went to Japan.
You did a good job, huh?
Well, I hope so. I guess so. It
Yeah.
worked out. But when I came back home, she made me wait a year before we got married.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, Henri. This is part of the reason she was so smart, I think. She lived right across the road from a country school.
Mm-hmm.
And she started when she was about 3 years old. The country school teacher, we only had about 10 kids, I guess, in all A grades. She wanted to come, and she listened to all that stuff, for 2 extra years. Oh God, everything was just so wonderful, so natural to Arvid
To be a mom.
to be a mom, yes. And the longer I knew her, the more I loved her and the more I respected her. And my wife used to say about your dad,
Uh-huh.
we sure would have missed a lot if we hadn't had Kevin.
Aw.
But he was a little different.
He's different?
Well, I don't know why, but he was, there wasn't anything wrong, but he had a little different outlook on life than maybe some of the other kids had. I guess he had certain terms, and
So he was a little bit different then, huh?
well, yeah, I guess he was. Barbara always used to say that about Kevin. He was a corker, I think that was his
He was a what?
corker.
A corker?
You ever heard that term?
Uh-uh.
See, Arville is part Irish,
Uh-huh.
and her dad's mother was Irish. Told anybody else about this, but when she went to the doctor, she thought she was pregnant again after Kevin.
Uh-huh.
And he said, boy, you need that like a hole in the head, don't you?
Oh.
I got me crying here, but it's all right.
Do you want a tissue?
No.
Okay.
I won't cry. Makes me feel pretty good to think about all the things that entered into it. You kids remember Arva?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You want to know what my favorite memory of Grandma was?
Favorite what?
My favorite memory with her?
No, yes, I'd like to hear it.
Well, I have a couple. So one time she came and you and her came and stayed with us, and she took us to the store and let us pick out whatever fabric we wanted, and then she made us quilts out of it. And then the other time, me and Valerie were staying with you guys, and she let us eat ice cream for lunch. And so the whole lunch, I think it was me, Valerie, Paige, and Blake, and we just sat around the table with big tubs of ice cream and ate it for lunch. And then she goes, we'll have our vegetables later. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah. We used to like our ice cream.
Yeah.
they had to have a special ice cream store downtown, 39 cents you get some soft ice cream. Now you don't think of anybody.
No.
Oh, wonderful life.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's all right to cry.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's happy tears.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you like living here? Is it all
Oh,
right?
they taking care of
Take
me.
good care of you? They feed
Yes.
you good?
Yes, they're nice people.
Good.
I'm happy tears, I want you to know.
Okay, good.
I can show some tears once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a wonderful life, I must say, girls. There she is.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Barbara. Is he on the movie there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all those pictures on my computer now, so I can.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Well, good. I didn't know it was in there.
That might help.
It's right there.
Oh. Did I turn something else off? What am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever used that term to any of you guys before or not, but that was her term for Kevin once in a while. She got carried away. Kevin was a corker.
Let me ask Kevin if he's a corker. Hey, Carl Ruggle.
If you get a picture,
Yeah, I was looking through his calendars. Iron Women of Perry, Iowa. There's some buff
I
ladies.
thought I
and
saw-
that was my
look at these women.
deal.
Somebody buy you that calendar, Dad?
Yeah,
Chrissy's face.
he did. And what am I going to say about that? Somebody bought it for me.
I don't know.
Personal fave.